What up, YouTube? It is your boy, All About The Sneakerz, back with another unboxing and review video for you guys. Now today, as you can tell from the thumbnail as well as the title of the video, that is correct guys, we're unboxing the Air Jordan 1 Mid SE Gray Green. Now this sneaker just sort of popped up guys, along with a few other green sneakers that they have been releasing lately. Why it's so late in the year, I have no idea. However, it does blend pretty well with the fall, but I think all of the green drops would have been better around the springtime, St. Patrick's Day. You get the point, but I guess you can never go wrong. You can drop any color any time of the year pretty much, and even if a person doesn't rock it immediately, it's something that they can save for the appropriate time. But again, I don't think this is a bad thing for the fall necessarily. It just depends on who's rocking it. Now these sneakers are slated to release on Nike November 4th. They did get pushed back, I want to say, as they were originally set to release in the end of October. But we also have an Air Jordan 1 Low releasing tomorrow. Very nice sneaker, and it's kind of in the same category with this whole green theme that they got going on, as well as the Air Jordan 3 Pine Green that will be releasing this coming Saturday. So keep your eyes peeled for those two pairs guys, and this one as well if you guys are interested and you like green. However, if you're new to the channel or if you're not, make sure you smash that like, subscribe, and share button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on future release videos. However, with no further ado, let's get right into it. All right guys, as you can see here, we did secure the bag at JD Sports. Big ups JD Sports for the W on this one. If you guys have not seen my Yeezy 350 MXO unboxing and review video, go check that video out now. I actually put a little link right up here so you guys can click on it and go to that video. Make sure you report back to this video so you can watch it if you do want to go ahead and do it now. If not, just go scroll the page, find that Yeezy video, and you will see a little bit of a vlog that I did for the grand opening of the JD Sports here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, guys. We got a new JD, so I'm pretty excited about that. We've never had a JD. It's actually our first one. It was a Finish Line that got converted into JD Sports, and I think they're doing that with a lot of the Finish Line brand, maybe just phasing it out or converting it. I'm not sure, guys, but it's pretty dope. The JD Sports that we got, they are dropping some fresh, hot sneakers there, guys, because they did kind of stock up on some shoes while they were shut down and remodeled. What we have right here, guys, again, big ups JD Sports. Oh, and I like their bags too. They get these little cool bags here. Got like a drawstring on it. You can actually wear it as a backpack. So if you're out shopping and you're copping kicks, you don't want to walk around holding the bag in your hand, your arm starts getting tired, you can just throw this on your back, throw it over your shoulder. It's pretty dope, guys, in my opinion. Some of you other retailers out there, hopefully you can catch on to the quality that JD Sports is doing with their bags. You guys can jump on board because we don't want to carry bags in our hands the whole time we're shopping for other stuff. It'd be a good addition to add to you guys' brand as well if you're watching. But as you can see here, guys, we do have the shoe box, the typical black Jordan box with the golden Jumpman on the lid, smack dab in the center. On the bottom of the box, we get our typical Nike and Jordan branding, and on one side of the box, we get our size sticker. And the size sticker reads Air Jordan 1 Mid SE. The colorway is white, pine green, light smoke gray. This is a men's US size 10, personal size for me in the Air Jordan, and the suggested retail value is $130 US. Now, as far as that price point goes, some of you guys are aware, some are not. Air Jordan 1 Mids actually released in two different variations, one being a standard version, which is just the Air Jordan 1 Mid, and then others being the SE, which is special edition. They also do this with the Air Jordan 1 Lows as well. However, whenever you do get an SE special edition version, you do get a little bit of a price increase, in this case $130, and that is the typical price increase. I'm not sure if that's going to raise because we did hear some speculation that prices of the Air Jordans will be increasing summer of 2022, so keep your eyes peeled for that, guys. More info to come on that as we move closer to that time. However, guys, let's see what we have under the lid. All right, flipping the lid up on this one, as you can see, we do have that cardboard underneath. We also get a lot number up top. Let me get my receipt out of the way. Flipping the tissue paper up, as you can see, we do have the white tissue paper with the golden 23s all over it. We also have that little green and white sticker inside of the box, which I heard recently that is for mold protection or something like that. Could be right, could be wrong, I'm not too sure. I once heard that it was for quality control inspection. I'm not sure, guys, but it is in the box. All right, guys, and there we have it, the Air Jordan 1 Mid Gray Green, a very, very clean sneaker in my opinion. This is honestly shaping up to be my Air Jordan 1 Mid sneaker of the year. Once was the heat reactive, and now it is shaping up to be this shoe, guys. Very, very clean. Let's go ahead and do a quick 360 on it. All right, guys, so right off the bat, I'm digging this shoe a lot. This is sort of an early look. I mean, this may have been hitting some of you guys' retail stores, but not everyone. So it may be an early look for you if you're expecting this shoe on Nike, which again, it does release November 4th, 2021. So keep your eyes peeled for that, guys. Make sure your notifications are smashed, and make sure your notification is smashed on this channel as well, so you can stay up to date when I drop new videos, new content, new information. However, let's go ahead and go over the shoe in depth, starting here with our outsole. As you can see, we do get a pine green outsole, very, very clean. A good hint to the contrast of the midsole as well as the upper. And about that midsole, guys, we do get an all white midsole. We're pretty accustomed to this on the Air Jordan 1s, very dope. I just love the cleanliness of the white midsole, just so clean and crisp. Moving on up to the upper here, as you can see on our mid panel, we do get some pretty decent leather here, guys. It's not the greatest, it's still mid sort of leather, but sometimes it feels like really hard plastic, cardboard, whatever you want to call it, and sometimes it's a little bit better, and in this case it's a little bit better, not significantly, so don't get your hopes up. However, as I've stressed before, that sort of leather tends to crease less, especially if you wear sneaker shields. So throw some shields in your shoes, guys. Rock the mids all day long. They will last for a long time, as we know that baby soft leather creases very easy because it's a delicate material. However, guys, the best part of the shoe in my opinion here is this gray suede, very, very nice. Feels like a very premium suede, and we get that in that Chicago sort of color blocking. Well, maybe at least going around the toe and the eyelets and the heel of the shoe, not so much the upper collar area, but again, we do get it on these other accents, and I think that's quite significant amount of suede they put on the shoe, and that sold me the most, guys. That's why I really wanted this shoe. It's very dope, and I love that light smoke gray look. It just contrasts very well with the white and the green. You can't go wrong with this shoe, I promise, guys. If this was an Air Jordan 1 High OG, people would be going crazy for the sneaker. So hey, let's give the mid a little bit of respect. They have been dropping tons of dope colorways and dope materials on the mids. You can't go wrong with it. So if you haven't jumped on board by now, I'm not sure if you ever will. However, guys, looking at our Nike swoosh here as well as our collar, we do get some green matte metallic colored paint on the area. So I think that is very dope, guys. I just thought it was solid pine green when I looked at the shoe online. When you get it in hand, I'm not sure if that's showing up good in the camera or not. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but it has a slight shimmer to it. Very, very dope in my opinion. Now I know that's not everyone's cup of tea, but for me, I love a little bit of shine on my sneaker. It just sets it off. Now we do get a pine green Air Jordan ball and wing logo right there as well. Now that area is not in the shimmer sort of paint. It is just more of a glossy paint, and it is embossed. As you can see right there, guys, very dope in my opinion. However, that pretty much wraps it up for the lateral side of the shoe. Moving along and onto the medial side of the shoe, we get a very similar look as we got on the lateral side, just minus that Air Jordan ball and wing logo. Taking a look at the shoe from the top down, as you can see our midsole, that white wrapping around there, as well as that light smoke gray suede going around our toe cap. More of that white decent leather here on the toe box, and when I say decent, again, guys, don't expect Air Jordan 1 High OG baby soft leather, which we haven't really been getting on the High OG, so who cares at this point? Very dope on the toe box, digging that. We get white flat standard laces in place, and you may notice something cool and interesting on this one, guys. They put a little lace aglet here, and as you can see, it is metallic. It's very dope in my opinion. Kind of gives it that Air Force One vibe, but it does have a Jumpman right there on the center, and I think that is very clean for the Air Jordan 1. It's not traditional, so if you're one of those people who you have to have everything OG, everything traditional, that's not going to be for you. However, on the plus side, it is removable if you don't want it on your shoes. Me personally, I think it's very dope. Gives it a nice touch. I like shiny things. I like the green on the contrast with the white laces. Very, very dope in my opinion, guys. Glad they put that on there. I'm all about some shine. I'm all about some green, man. It is dope, and it's a good contrast on the laces as the laces are white. Some people may even swap those out for green laces. I still don't think that'll be a bad touch even if you added it to the green laces. However, guys, onto our tongue here, we do get a white nylon tongue, very, very clean, gives it a classic look. I'm digging it a lot. We also get that white tab on the top of our tongue with the pine green Jumpman and air text. Loving it, loving it, loving it. A very, very dope sneaker in my opinion. Going to the rear of the shoe, as you can see, we do get that green outsole, white midsole, light smoke gray suede going up the back, as well as that center tab, white going around our ankle, and we get that matte green on our rear collar. Very, very clean, guys. Get a little close, you can see that finish there a little bit better, that matte metallic finish. Very, very nice. Onto the interior of the shoe, a little bit hard to see in there, guys, but we do get this mesh-like sock liner. It's a really nice breathable mesh. It almost has like a jersey sort of look to it, but feels sort of canvasy, if you get me. But it looks very, very premium, not gonna cap. We also get that same material on our insole, which again, it's a little hard to see inside of there, but we do get a white insole with the green Jumpman. And I'll get those laces out the way so you guys can see in there, but it is just a green Jumpman painted on there. We also get our size sticker and a cardboard shoe tree. And as far as the back of the tongue goes, we get our size tag. And last but not least, guys, onto the outsole of the shoe. Again, that pine green outsole, very dope. I love pine green, guys. It's one of my favorite colors on the Air Jordan. I'm digging this a lot. All right, guys, before we end the video off, I do want to go back to this toe cap just for a second. I noticed something that I'm not used to seeing, and it looks like the shape of the toe cap is a little bit different than what I'm used to, as it extends a little bit up over the toe box, and it has like this sort of lip, which I've mentioned before in some of my older video, guys. They do tuck the leather on this area. However, I do believe that it typically just kind of goes up to this point and stops on the Air Jordan 1s. For some reason on this one, it is lipping over the top of the toe box. Not sure how I feel about that. It does look a little bit different than what I'm used to. You guys comment below, let me know what you guys think about that, if you've seen that on some of your other pairs. Now, I do have a lot of Air Jordan 1s, highs, lows, mids, you name it. I'm gonna go back and pull some of those out and kind of pay attention to that going forward, because it looks like they're doing something a little bit different. But I did want to point that out before we ended the video. However, guys, you just saw right here on All About the Sneakerz, the Air Jordan 1 Mid SE gray green, a very, very clean sneaker in my opinion, guys. Glad to have this one in the collection, and especially glad to have it a little early if you're considering Nike releases to be the official release. Now, Nike typically doesn't give the Air Jordan 1 mids a dub name, so the name gray green came from the colorway pine green and light smoke gray combined. Now, I really actually got that name from StockX, so if you're looking for this sneaker on the resale market, you don't want to fight the bots or the rest of the sneaker community on release day on Nike, you can always go out to StockX, go Stadium Goods, those different resale markets, and search for this shoe. And I just wanted to iterate that, guys, so you did know how to search the name. Now, I'm not sure about some of the other sites, but I know on StockX it will pop up as gray green. However, guys, when you get some time, head over to IG and follow me at All About the Sneakerz, spelled exactly the way it is here on the channel, with the Z on the end instead of an S. But once again, if you're new to the channel, or if you're not, make sure you smash that like, subscribe, and share button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on future release videos. Now, that is all I have for you guys today on this episode. Until the next episode, keep keeping it all about the sneakers. Once again, it is your boy, All About the Sneakerz, signing off. Until the next episode, I will catch you guys later. Salute, I'm out.